High in the Colorado Rockies, surrounded by mist and pine, sits a hotel where the walls whisper, the lights flicker, and some guests never check out. This is the Stanley Hotel, a grand white landmark perched above Estes Park. Elegant, historic, haunted. It was built in 1909 by F.O. Stanley, inventor and co-founder of the Stanley Motor Company. He envisioned it as a luxury retreat for the wealthy. Fresh air, sunshine. But from the beginning, something clung to it. Over the years, guests began to report strange occurrences. Doors slamming on their own, children laughing in empty hallways, a man in a tuxedo roaming the stairwell, music echoing from rooms no one was inside. But what made the Stanley Hotel a legend was a single night in 1974. Author Stephen King and his wife checked in late in the season. They were the only guests in the entire hotel. They stayed in room 217. That night, King had a nightmare. He dreamt his young son was being chased through the long, winding halls of the hotel. Screaming, running, trapped in a place that didn't want him to leave. He woke up sweating, lit a cigarette, sat at the desk, and outlined the novel The Shining. But what King wrote wasn't just fiction, because room 217 has its own dark history. In 1911, a housekeeper named Elizabeth Wilson was injured in a gas explosion in that very room. She survived. But ever since, guests have reported her ghost folding clothes, unpacking bags, and turning lights on and off. Staff say they still get phone calls from 217, even when it's empty. And that's just one room. The concert hall is said to be haunted by F.O. Stanley himself. People hear piano music and footsteps on the stage. Sometimes a polite male voice asks them to leave. In room 428, guests report seeing a cowboy standing at the foot of the bed, smiling, then gone. The fourth floor, once the servant quarters, is notorious for ghost children. They run, giggle, and play games in the dark. Ghost hunters, psychics, and paranormal investigators have all visited the Stanley. And many say the same thing: it feels alive. Like the building is remembering something, or waiting for someone. Maybe it's all coincidence. Maybe it's just a beautiful hotel with a few stories. But when the power flickers, and you're the only one walking the halls and it doesn't feel like fiction. This was episode 14 of 50 States of Fear.